How do you ask the timing question? You know, you want to figure out when your prospect's actually going to be able to buy, but how do we ask that? Well, guess what? There's a blunt way, which I've found doesn't work really well, and there's a way that works extremely well that's a little subtle that gets them wanting to get started quicker. If you want to know it, stay tuned. I'm going to give that all to you. Let's do this. Hey, it's Matt Wallach. I help software leaders understand how to generate a whole ton of leads, close those leads, and scale a team to do that so you can be extremely wealthy and get to your amazing goals. If you want those things, hit the subscribe button right now and the little bell. That way I'll be able to get you all the videos, all the tips, all the formulas so you can put in a scalable and repeatable process in your software company. By the way, this is something that I like sharing all the time. So you're going to get weekly stuff, insights from me. I also do this on LinkedIn if you want to follow me there. That way you'll get all kinds of info on how to scale and grow, put in a great sales process. Okay, I got this question from a client. How do we ask the timing question? We know we want to ask timing. We know we want to figure out when they're going to be able to get started, but it is a little blunt to ask, hey, when do you want to get started? When are you going to start using our product? When do you want to get going? That's kind of like a salesy thing, you know? We don't want to be very salesy. We want to be a consultant. We want to help them out. And so one way I like doing it is instead of asking, when are you looking to get started? What I want to do first is go through discovery with them and really understand what their main pains are, what their struggles are, what's killing them, what's making them hurt. By the way, if you want to make sure you do a great discovery, check out this video here. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can really do some cool things within your discovery process. You can get all that good information and really get the buyer emotional. That's where the decisions happen. When they get emotional, that's when they're going to take action. So check that out. But we need to do that discovery first. We need to make sure that they're feeling that pain. And then one thing I like asking to make sure of timing is, how much longer do you want to go on living with this? How much longer are you willing to be doing this? They've just exposed their pain. They've just uncovered how annoying it is to do this, or how frustrating it is, or how late they're staying up at night because of this or that. So ask them how much longer they want to go on with that. And almost every time, everybody says, I'm done yesterday. And it's funny, they think they're hilarious by saying yesterday. But when you ask them this, they will want to be done right away. You've just gotten them to uncover pain. And so if that's the case, then you're able to get them to buy quickly. Now, you will have some that say, okay, well, we're expecting to do this in June or in October or whatever. Then you get a real answer and you can start to implement a process towards getting them to that goal. Once they tell you a date, once they give you that timing, now we want to work backwards from that. First thing we do is assume the sale. Assume that you're the one that's going to be chosen. Assume that they are going to pick you and your product. So once we do that, now we're going to work backwards. Okay, if you tell me it's June, well, we're going to need to make sure training is completely done by mid-May. If that's the case, we got to start the training by the end of April. And in order to get training started and everything set up in the system and integrated, beginning of April is when we need to start that process. So really, we got to get started in March. That means sign the contract in March. So instead of June, what they were thinking, they now realize they need to sign the contract in March. What did you just do? You just moved the deal date up. And by moving that deal date up, you recognized revenue a whole lot sooner than you would have before. If you can do this over and over with a lot of deals, you are going to be a superstar, closing all sorts of deals much earlier than before and not losing any of these long-term we need to wait and sees. Get that timing figured out. Ask them how much longer they want to stick with that pain and go through those challenges, and then get that date moved up so you can close deals and get the revenue quicker. Anyway, I hope this helps. By the way, if you want to make sure you're closing those deals effectively, check out my course, Software Demo Secrets. Software Demo Secrets is where I give you all of the steps on exactly how to demo, exactly how to get people really emotional using that discovery process and going through each stage of the demo so your buyers feel like they need to have that solved. So go ahead and check that out. You'll see the link down there in the description. Once you get that, you'll understand exactly how to run a demo so that people say, I've got to have this. All right, that's it for this time. Again, make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you next time. Take care.